Hi everyone, so it's me again. I must apologise that I haven't been on for a while. I've not been on for about 6 or 7 days, unfortunately, with the rollercoaster of a life that I live. Just been dealing with all the problems at the moment with my auntie, who's battling Alzheimer's, which is a big thing at the moment. I think there's some big headlines out there with Alzheimer's and dementia. Obviously, it's just come out that Barbara Windsor's struggling with Alzheimer's as well. It seems to be getting more talked about, and people are more aware of it now, which is really good. And what other better day to talk about Alzheimer's and other mental illnesses than today, the 10th of October, World's Mental Illness Day. Which is really good. Everyone should feel that they can talk about mental illness. You don't need to sit there and suffer in silence when there's so many people out there what can help you and talk to you about all these different illnesses. There's so many people battling things when you don't need to. There's places you can call. There's free numbers that you can call to get advice if you're feeling, people are feeling that low and down. Obviously at the moment, I'm battling it with my auntie. The Alzheimer's, it's absolutely soul destroying for a family member to go through it, and there's nothing you can do. You just got to sit there and watch and try and make it as comfortable as you can for her, and just be there. It's hard to know that there's no cure or there's no magic tablet what will work and make her better. It's horrible. It really, really is, especially when you get, you have good days and bad days with dementia. So on some bad days, I can turn up and she doesn't even know who I am, or she's confused, and then it'll sort of like come back to who I am, and and then it'll go again. And you can get some good days where she's really good and she's wants to chat or she wants to go out. Every day is different. She can change within an hour. It is a really, really horrible disease. And obviously the more we talk about it and get people more aware of Alzheimer's, the more research they can do in the background of it. There definitely hasn't been enough research on Alzheimer's and dementia. Hopefully one day there will be a tablet what will cure people from this horrible disease. And stop families from going through what I'm going through and other families are going through, which is it's really, really hard. It's soul destroying for families to watch their loved ones deteriorate, and there's nothing they can do about it. It's horrible. It really is. I mean, there's so many different mental illnesses out there. There's loads, and people shouldn't be afraid to talk. They should just talk about them, and sometimes it's easy to talk to a stranger. I used to always have problems with eating and stuff, which I didn't really like talking about. I lost so much weight due to obviously the work I wanted to do, and modelling and things. You think, you've got to look a certain way and things like that, and I lost a lot of weight, and my family were worried about me, how the weight I lost, and I wasn't eating, and I was telling people I was eating and things. And then I went to the gym and I got a personal trainer which turned my world around, told me the opposite, I've got to eat, and I've done really well from that, and that's the little tiny things that people need, just them little bits of help, what sort you out and help you, can do it. At the time of when I were eating, I couldn't see any other way of being happy than not eating. So there is loads of different mental illnesses out there which people shouldn't be scared of talking about. It's okay to talk. Sometimes it helps talking to a stranger or someone you don't even know about problems, But today's Mental Awareness Day, the 10th of October, which is, I think, an absolute amazing day for people to talk about problems, what people, being depressed and wanting to take their own lives and things. It's all them kind of things that people should talk about, because really a situation's never that bad, and sometimes if you talk to somebody it seems a bit easier, or some people can help and they've got a solution, or once you've talked about your problem and you've sat there and had a good think about it, it's not that bad, or these answers, and these people out there, professional people, what can help you, which I've accepted help. I've got help with my auntie who's fighting the Alzheimer's, because I was struggling before she went in hospital. I weren't accepting the help, and it got that bad when she had the fall that reality is I needed help. Me and my family, we all needed the help because we couldn't do it anymore, and to get the help we've got now with the care package and my social worker what's working really close with me, it's amazing that there is people out there and there's no need for people to suffer in silence. So if you are feeling really down, or you are feeling low, or you're feeling like life's not even worth going on, it really is, life's a miracle. Wake up every day and you're here, but people should just try and talk if that's the way you're feeling. I've seen that the Alzheimer's in the paper this week as well, with Barbara Windsor, famous actress. She's suffering with the Alzheimer's, and I think she's trying to spread the word as well. The same thing, she's had some t-shirts made about the Alzheimer's and dementia, which is really good, because obviously the more that is spoke about and the more that the word's put out there, then Alzheimer's will be something that they'll do a lot more research in, and maybe one day there will be a tablet that will cure you from this horrible disease which affects the brain. It will come hopefully one day that there will be a tablet, and there'll be a cure to the Alzheimer's when they've done enough research in it. So with everybody talking and getting together, it's opening people up and getting people to realise that actually mental illness is, it is real. People can wake up in the morning and put a smile on their face. I know, I've been there. And just pretend to the world that you're okay and, everything's going fine. I mean, there's some days I wake up and you think, all I'm going through, but at the end of the day, there's always someone worse off than me who's going through it 10 times worse than me. So it's really, really difficult. But no situation is that bad. You just need to find the right person to talk to, and your problems, and try and halve them. So yeah, that's what my week's been this week. It's been a bit crazy. Back and two from the hospital, and obviously working and stuff. So I've got some things coming up in the next few weeks. Then the main thing is getting my auntie home. I have had a few shoots to do for a new drama what was coming out, but unfortunately I couldn't do that because it meant that I wouldn't spend much time at the hospital. So I decided to not go ahead with them ones, and focus on trying to get my Auntie Joan back home with the family and where she should be then, and get her safe. But so yeah, that's my whole week really. It's just been crazy and mad, and I hope everybody else is having a really good week. And I will tune back in really soon and do another video of you all. I have got a photo shoot actually in 2 weeks, so I will definitely do a behind the scene one on that. It's with my agency, Boss Casting. So I'll do a behind the scene video for you all to get a little look of what it's like behind the scene of a photo shoot, which should be really good. And I will tune back on soon and make another vlog this week, and see how everyone's doing, and hope everyone's okay. So I'll catch you later.